Hello to all my friends out there. So I've had a busy day. So now it's time for a little sandwich and some tea. Okay, so one of the teas that's really good is vanilla chai tea, and I buy this at Dollar Tree. I like this particular brand. And some lady in the line told me about hazelnut coffee creamer and chai tea. And I already put the coffee creamer in there. Okay, so I got up this morning and I mailed off two of my eBay packages. And this makes me super happy because some of my followers have been selling stuff too. Somebody sold 2 pair of jeans. You know, you can sell stuff on Craigslist too. So that's good. You know, you never know. One of the things, let me check my sandwich. Ooh, it's looking good. Okay, one of the things is if other people see what you're doing, they have the chance to do it themselves. So, okay, I mailed my 2 items, and I mailed the 2 items to the same person. I took a bid on both. And so when I was going to mail the books, I went to look in the library where I get the books for 10 cents each, and I got 15 books. So I listed 1/2 of the books. I sat around at McDonald's and I listed 1/2 of the books. Now what I do is open my grilled cheese sandwiches. If the sandwiches don't want to melt, if the cheese doesn't want to melt good, this is good cheese. But I like to brown my cheese. So okay, so then I was gonna ride down and do my walking. And so one of the followers told me she has been going in dumpsters and getting food at Aldi's. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it. You know, I'm one of these people who's got to try everything once. So I posted a video of me doing the dumpster diving. I located the dumpsters. I didn't actually get anything because I don't think you should take the food if you don't really need it. I mean, you could, but I knew for another thing, my son would kill me. He would get mad. You know, he already told me, Mom, don't be doing that. But, you know, I had to do everything once. The only thing I didn't do once, I haven't done once, and I won't be doing is skydiving. And that's because my ex-husband was a paratrooper in the Vietnam War, and he's pretty much soured me on skydiving. Okay, and here's my chips, you know, we had at the party, so might as well have a few chips. And so when I was doing the dumpster diving, it conjured a lot of memories, funny memories. Okay, the reason the surfing was so bad is when I was young, I was lightweight. Not heavyweight like I am now. And so the force of the water knocked me to the bottom of the ocean floor and temporarily unconscious just for a second. But, you know, I survived because when you're young, you can survive a lot of stuff. I bought this at 99 cents only for $2. And I bought this at Dollar Tree for $1. So, okay, so surfing was out. And I bought this for my party, so might as well have some chips and some dip. Okay, the other dangerous thing it brought to mind was water skiing. And what happened is the line wrapped around my wrist and dragged me underwater for quite a ways. So, you know, ocean stuff kind of, water skiing can be dangerous if there's drinking. Motorcycles, I had a huge burn that took months to heal. My husband was the world's worst. He was very adventurous. You have to be at least 65 to remember 2 things. The real desert thing, when the hippies would go to the desert, and the Rocky Mountain High thing. We're from California. My husband went to Colorado. And I don't know how he made it back alive, but there was funny stories. And one was, you know, they had no money. So now this is a good reason for doing the diving in the dumpster. So what they would do is they would go into a restaurant, and when someone would get up and leave, they would just jump into the seats and finish up the meals, which is, I don't know if you can do that anymore, but in the day, you know. About the Aldi dumpster diving thing, you can't really just watch a video and go, okay, I get it. No, you got to go find a dumpster. You got to find an Aldi's. You got to find a dumpster. You got to walk back there. You got to locate the dumpster with the food. And then, you know, you can conceptualize how you're going to do this. And somebody said they were watching videos with their child, and their child said no way, and my child said no way too, and you're a smart child. But I think it's good to expose kids to this, because you never know what the future might hold. God forbid. The other funny story was my husband's friend. We had the crazy friends. He had the crazy friends. And so the friend went to like a really nice steakhouse, and he asked for leftovers for the dog, but it wasn't for the dog. It was for him. Then, you know, I still hadn't walked, so I went to Parkway Plaza, and I listed the other half of the books, which by now is going, enough of this. But when I was a hairdresser, I learned do all your work that day. Then the next day, you know, you're available for whatever work might come along. So I listed all my books, and then on the way home, I stopped to get bread. This is a good one, 99 cents only. You know, if you shop very carefully and you're very, very cheap, you can survive in California. And then they had 2 kinds of hot dogs. These are good hot dogs for $1 a package at 99 cents only. So I got those. And then let me just go back here. So I made these cookies 2 days ago, and I keep them in the freezer. And they're those sugar cookies, you know, you buy in the package. And I put fruit cake fruit, and these are really good. These are, I bought at 99 cents only. The only thing about these are kind of irresistible. You can see I have eaten quite a bit. So, okay, I don't know if I don't think I'm going to be getting any food out of a dumpster because my son has forbidden me to do that. But I might locate more dumpsters, and, you know, just so that I'm going to think about this. You know, the thing about the dumpster diving is if you were sitting in your house with no food and no money, it might be a good idea under those circumstances. Or, you know, if you're inclined to do that, I could see how that would be a good idea. But in the case of myself, I stockpile food. I bought this dip for $1. The chips were $1. The bread was $1. The ham was $1. The cheese was $1. The tea was $1. The cookie mix was $1. These cookies were $1. So, you know, by doing the dollar shopping and eating all the leftovers, I have tons of leftovers. Okay, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. You'll find out when I find out. God bless you all.